listening to your favorite podcast show while you're waiting for the sky to start to snow. We don't have any weather controllers, but we do have other stuff. We're superheroes doing superhero guff. So here it is. That's how we roll. It's the Christmas special show. Saving all the civilians. And I'm sorry we can't help you with the snow.
Are you done?
I'm done, yeah.
Okay.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to That's How We Roll. We're playing a incredibly special Christmas episode of That's How We Roll. My name's Ed. I am your GM.
I'm Becca and I play the Swan.
I'm Laurence and I'm playing Merlin.
I'm Caroline and I'm back and excited to pick up Dollface again. Wait, why is everyone looking at me like, why is this character sheet torn up? What happened while I was gone?
We are not allowed to do that anymore. I killed her.
She did.
She gone.
I suppose that's the best result for everyone.
Agreed.
Okay, so in this particularly special episode of That's How We Roll, I say episode, it's episode plural. We are going to be playing a little drinking game whilst we do this. So, Ed, would you like to read out the rules of the That's How We Roll Christmas special drinking game?
Of course. We're taking a very brief break for the month of December from our regularly scheduled Arc 6. So I hope you'll bear with us for a fantastic adventure set in the world of Christmas, the festive time of Christmas. And while we play today, we will be following a very strict set of rules. They are as follows. Every time a player fails a skill check, they drink. Every time a character takes a bruise, that player drinks. Every player who rolls a critical fail takes a shot
Of Jaeger.
or vodka
Jaeger.
or whiskey.
I choose Jaeger.
Jaeger.
You've been overruled.
The player who rolls a critical success nominates somebody else to take a shot, which makes me feel like I'm going to be doing quite a few shots tonight.
You're going to be doing a few shots tonight.
Oh,
yeah.
Whenever we roll initiative, everybody drinks. When somebody spends a hero point, they drink. When someone is knocked unconscious, there's so many rules. Jesus Christ, we've been drinking loads.
Yeah.
When someone is knocked unconscious, the unconscious person takes a shot.
With one of, can I just say, with one of my powers, I feel like I could really, I feel like I could really abuse that one.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's specifically you guys, not whenever one of my NPCs gets knocked out.
Can I not just make a bunch of NPCs unconscious and then look pointedly at you?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Whenever I have to check the rules, everybody drinks. And whenever I break character voice for one of the NPCs, everybody drinks.
So we're really going to be bad by like the
Yes.
third episode of this.
Yeah.
But it's all for Christmas and for fun.
It's all for the festive spirit. Remember, guys, drink responsibly and buy presents only for people who you could potentially get some money from.
Very true. Very good and wise advice. And this is also why I'm not playing Lupo this particular session.
We're taking a step away from the main unit. This is a B team adventure.
Yeah.
So again, we have the Swan. We have Laurence rocking up Merlin for the first time. We've mentioned him at the beginning of Arc 6, but you guys are probably going to get a feel for him now. And Caroline is returning post Dollface RIP to play Celadon.
Yeah, let me just, you could have given me some warning, man. Just let me write up this character sheet real quick. Give me 10 seconds.
I drew you one in crayon. It's on the back of a receipt. Deal with it.
Oh, fuck. I can't even read this. It's like been smudged in your pocket. Did you put it in here with a chocolate bar? It's melted all over it.
No, it was stored inside my mouth like all good receipts are.
Oh, wow. That's why that explains the smell, I guess.
Yes, correct.
Sibling magic.
Christmas miracle.
I think we should get straight into things. Ed, set the scene.
It's Christmas Eve. And the three of you have made your way to the New Haven shopping centre. It is absolute anarchy. People are running all over the shop, trying to get those last minute deals, those last minute presents that they haven't yet got. And the entire place is decked out. The halls are decked, there's all sorts of tinsel and a huge Christmas tree. It's one of those shopping malls which has like multiple levels. It's very big, multiple levels, and there's a big sort of open space in the center of it, and the different levels have like balconies looking down, and there is a huge Christmas tree, beautifully decorated all the way up, with loads of presents stuffed underneath. Nestled in there's a little sort of Santa's grotto, which children are lining up. Children are lining up and they'll go and sit on Santa's lap and ask for an Xbox or whatever. And
Kind of creepy when you're older.
yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
And yeah, the three of you are walking around.
In costume?
It's up to you. Do you want to be in costume? Do you want to be making an appearance? Do you want to be like Christmas shopping? Like it's very much up to you how you want to be here.
Well, I am never seen without costume around the team, so
Okay.
I would be in costume.
I'm dressed in the finest suit. I always go out looking good.
Given that I look like a frog boy, I'm never not in costume.
Well, actually, that's a really good idea, because this is the first time that your characters have been represented in the show. Why don't we do a quick round table breakdown of appearance, just so the audience are on the same page? And if you want to give like a breakdown of powers and stuff as well, as much as you want the audience to know about what sort of things your characters are.
Cool, I'll give it a go. So the Swan is an Asian American young lady, and she is famous for the fact that she's got millions of Instagram followers. Like, Instagram is her thing. She's got it nailed down. So she's constantly seen like taking selfies with fans and having a good time. She was famous before the urban legends actually came about. She's been active for a pretty long time. Her boyfriend is the prince, who is, can I just say it honestly?
Yeah, no, he's 100% an incredibly famous superhero in the world, let alone the city itself.
Yeah, so she's naturally known just through that alone. And some people might be like, oh, why is the Swan B team? Like, surely she should be A team for like all of her famous shit. But the reality is, nope, she's quite happy with it. Like, the OG, the A team, she joined later. So she's like, yeah, it's fine. I still have 6 million followers on Instagram, so I'm fine with life. And her design is all very Snow White-esque. It's all like a white, long-tailed jacket that flows when she walks. Really nice kind of like corsety. Like, it's all white and like a very crystal baby blue.
White on white on white.
Yeah, white on white on white. She's like pure as can be. And her powers are known to be that she can summon like these kind of crystalline objects. So the most famous is that her rapier is like made of like a beautiful like blue rapier crystal kind of thing. And she has, yeah, that's pretty much the only visible thing, actually, thinking about it. But she does other stuff too. She's known to speak to animals and have a good time.
Yeah. Well, Merlin, as you wouldn't expect, he appears to be a 16 to 18-year-old man with blonde hair, styled in sort of a boy-style hair with a British undertone to his accent. I won't give too much away on the power side of things, but let's just say some of it's pretty impressive. It's going to be amazing when you see it. The main thing behind Merlin is that he does, in fact, believe that he is the original Merlin. But is he the original Merlin? Stay tuned to find out.
What's he
What does
wearing?
his outfit look like?
I am wearing...
Not what you're wearing. What's Merlin?
No, yeah.
I was about to say,
Breaking the
I
fourth
am
wall.
wearing
You reckon
this.
a very lovely shirt.
Yeah.
No, he is wearing a three-piece suit that is dark blue with a side, a tiny bit of sparkle to it. So it reflects in the light almost.
Very nice.
With a white undershirt, the open top button is open. Apart from that, he's wearing deep brown leather shoes.
Ooh,
Very
Yeah.
nice, very stylish.
Stylish guy.
sophisticato.
Leather or vegan leather?
I mean, this is leather. You can't go vegan leather. No, leather. All the way.
Is vegan leather just like plastic bags?
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
It's like bin bags on your feet.
Right, it's imitation leather.
Nice.
It's faux
Yeah.
leather.
Nice.
It's pleather.
Pleather.
Pleather. Mm.
Because if the whale's been dead for millions of years, then it doesn't count as using
Exactly.
animal products.
If
That's
you're
the
using
one.
a dinosaur, then it's fine.
What about you?
Okay. Celadon is a young alien from the planet Amphibious 5. He's arrived on Earth via a matter transporter experiment with a mission to save the world. He is a frog-looking boy.
So we've got past the point that you typed out, and
Exactly.
now
And now we're into improvisation.
we're spitballing. Frog-looking boy.
Yeah, my strong suit, improv. He is he's got kind of green blotchy skin, very amphibious looking, hence the planet's name, I suppose. Webbed hands and feet, dressed like a private school kid, as all aliens are. And
He wears a sweater vest,
he has a sweater vest and a lovely shirt and a nice pair of trousers.
but no shoes.
No shoes, because his feet are very large.
Well, you know what they say about guys with big feet, don't you know what I'm saying?
They also have big hands.
And also our frog boys.
And also are frogs. And he has a variety of frog-themed powers, including climbing walls, squirting strange batrachotoxins out of his eyeballs, as frogs do.
I'm glad you specified.
Yeah, thank God.
Yeah, no, I had to
As
make
opposed to
sure
all those other toxins that they fire from their eyeballs.
Exactly. And sticking his tongue out extremely far and extremely fast, and being able to grab things with it because it's very sticky.
Girls must love him.
Girls
Yes.
absolutely love him. He can also turn into a frog.
So,
So,
like, reverse Princess and the Frog.
Exactly. So, like, you know what they say about guys who can turn into frogs.
They are princes?
Sure. He's actually Swan's boyfriend, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sure.
Yes. And he can speak to frogs, but I'm sure that won't come up at any point during the game.
Shopping mall.
Shopping mall.
Shopping
So you guys are all in costume. People are, I mean, they're very busy, so a lot of people are sort of rushing around, but quite often people are sort of coming up to you and flagging you down and saying, like, big fans, thank you for all the help that you're doing, taking photos with Swan, taking photos with all of you.
Celadon is swelling with pride, in a
Mostly
very
around the throat
in a
region.
very literal sense.
Exactly that. So yeah, is there anything in particular that you guys are doing here, or are you just generally milling about for the publicity? You looking for
Totally
gifts?
publicity for Swan.
I mean, I'm generally looking at sort of gifts that I can buy that are on the cheap. So I'm just looking for cheap gifts and cheap sales at the moment.
Okay,
Expensive Christmas presents.
very nice. Obviously you guys are all taking part in the Urban Legend Secret Santa. So
Who we each got.
that's what I
Yeah.
was going to say. Which name did each of you pull out of the hat?
I got Rufio.
Very nice.
I figured just something with studs on it,
It's fair. Get a little dog treat for...
Yeah, exactly. It might end up actually being more of a gift for the dog than him,
Yep.
but I'm sure he'll be okay with that.
Fantastic.
I got Medusa, so I'm guessing something along the lines of first aid, like a first aid kit that she can keep in her car.
That's a shit gift. Why would you give anyone that?
I don't really buy gifts for people. People usually buy gifts for me, so it seems like
Good
it's
job.
relevant to her. So I'm something nice.
You don't know anything about her personality.
No.
You just know her role on the team. So you're like,
Yeah.
what would the healer like?
I'm more thinking
The
of
person who magically heals people, what would they...
Plasters, lots of
Let's
plasters.
get her-
A
Hello.
bottle of aspirin.
Hello Kitty plasters.
Oh my god.
Even better.
Yes.
Yep.
So I'm just looking around for some sort of medical equipment just in case her powers don't work one day.
Genius.
Ooh.
Love it. Who does Celadon pull?
Ooh, Celadon pulled. Who was that person you were trying to remember the
Brilliant.
name of?
There's a lot of names that I was trying to remember the name of. Oh, Emmett.
Yes.
Oh, Emmett, yes.
He pulled
The
Emmett.
leader of the team.
And
Yeah.
he's Celadon pulled Emmett, and he is trying to decide what the coolest person in the world should get for Christmas. The man who has everything, respect, love,
has nothing.
power.
Emmett has nothing. I'll tell you what Emmett would appreciate, and that's a framed signed picture of Celadon.
I've already got him one
Is
of
that
those.
genuine?
I feel like he would love that.
Oh
like,
my God.
He would look at it and go, "I wonder who got me this," and then they'd like do that like air punch from across the desk. That's the sort of guy
It'd
he
be
is.
awkward if it wasn't Celadon that gave him that.
It would be like, oh.
Yeah, Rufio's just sat there like, yeah, that was me.
Yeah. Happy Christmas.
Celadon's like, I actually got the flowers that Swan's got.
Because we're married.
We're married.
Okay, so yeah, you guys are floating about, you know, doing your last minute Secret Santa shopping, because obviously you left it to the last minute because you're superheroes, you're busy, you don't have time to, you know, duck out shopping all the time. Yeah, the atmosphere is very merry. There are a lot of people in this place, and they're all running around. I guess I should describe the sort of layout of the shopping center. It's 4 stories. Like I said, all of those stories have like a balcony overlooking this huge sort of open space, which goes from the ground floor up to a domed glass ceiling at the top. And from this sort of, I guess, oval shaped main hall, I guess, there's various different like strips of shops which duck out in various different directions. It's a huge place. It's a proper, you could spend a weekend out shopping at this place. There's 2 sort of main eating areas, top floor and bottom floor, and basically any kind of shop that you could want is hidden away somewhere in this establishment. Now, you guys are milling around towards one of the top corners. You sort of ducked away slightly from the crowds to try and you know, catch some last minute shopping or whatever. And the tone sort of shifts a little bit. There's a far more nervous atmosphere that you pick up on after a few minutes, and you're sort of,
Shit, I'm glad we didn't do
Yeah.
take a drink every time Ed yawns.
Yeah, thank God. Although I'm doing it anyway.
yeah, I think I
Oh,
will
no.
take a drink every time I yawn.
That won't help.
You realise that the shop that you're in, there's no people around you. And you sort of head outside, and there's shouts from down at the bottom. Sort of nervous screams and whatever. And you guys are right on the top floor now. And you look over the balcony, and you see on the ground floor far below, there is a gentleman. And he's wearing a very fine lime green suit.
Am I jealous of his suit?
You are
Ooh.
absurdly jealous
Damn
of
it.
his suit.
Okay.
Okay. He makes that suit work.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
very, very well trimmed. He's also got sort of like it's sort of a light green style suit. And
Who
then
is it by?
a
Do I recognize the tailor?
It's Gucci.
It's
Ooh.
very Gucci.
Gucci.
It even has a
Gucci
watermark.
Hermanos.
Gucci Armanos Vuitton.
Celadon recognizes and appreciates the brand.
Not the Gucci's Armanos Vuitton.
Exactly.
Dior. But yeah, he's got this beautiful lime green suit on, and then he's got like a sort of messy haircut, which is a darker shade of green, which swings down the side of his face into a lovely goatee, which is the same shade of green. And he is sort of you can't really hear from where you are, but he's talking very loudly and flamboyantly, and he's swinging his arms out, and the civilians are shying away from him in fear.
Great. That's a great opportunity for me. I know a villain when I see one. I jump over the balcony.
He does look a little dodgy, doesn't he?
I don't jump out over the balcony.
I was going to say,
I jump over the balcony.
I watch them jump over the balcony.
okay.
I don't take any falling damage.
It is 4 stories.
I can step my way down.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yep.
I don't take falling damage. Actually, let me check.
I would like to put my.
Do you have safe fall?
I do.
I'd like
Then
to
you're
put
fine.
my fingers
I think
out
I need something
into
to
a
grab
rock
onto, but that
style,
should be fine.
like
Heavy
so,
metal.
and I would like to shout at the top
Throw
of my
those
lungs,
ones.
"Wheel of Way on!"
What's the wheel of way on?
A small circular yellow wheel appears in front of me and gives me an image of the view down below.
Okay.
So I can get a better visual reference from there.
Okay. Does that transmit audio as well, or just
No,
visuals?
it's just visual. It doesn't
Okay.
transmit audio.
from through your seeing your scrying portal.
It comes out like a yellow,
like a TV.
yeah,
in
like a
front of you,
TV
yeah.
almost.
You can see that this guy's not alone.
Mm.
Behind him is this huge, shaggy beast of a creature, dragging along these long chains with like hooks hanging from them, and he's huge horns coming out the top of his head.
Is it Krampus?
The two of you hit the ground.
Take that as a maybe.
The two of you hit the ground,
We'll put that
And,
solid, maybe.
and the guy turns the green man turns around.
Green man. The jolly green giant.
The jolly, no, he's regular sized. The jolly green regular sized man turns around and sort of pauses, and he looks like a little taken aback, and he's like, "Can I help you? I was monologuing."
I was just doing a little bit of Christmas shopping, and I couldn't help but notice these people looking a little bit worried about your presence. How can we help?
Various various people in the crowd are just like visibly relieved that you guys have dropped in, and they're just like, he's holding us hostage, and the guy is just like, "Please, I can explain to her what the situation is."
Holding people hostage sounds pretty self-explanatory to me.
Well, I
Buddy?
guess it does. He extends a hand to whichever one of you is closest.
I do not take it. I stick out my tongue at him.
I tentatively look at the hand and then look at him and go on.
My name is Mr. Grinch.
That's a red hot no.
I'm here to steal Christmas.
You're here for me to slice your hand off. And I summon my blade.
Christmas isn't yours to steal, dirtbag.
I'm watching very confused through this portal. Like,
You have-
what are they saying? What's going on?
Do you not get sound on that
Yes,
thing?
no sound.
I sort of tap, like whack on the side of the portal to get a better connection.
Oh
Try
my
and get a better connection. Roll initiative. Everybody drink.
Oh god.
Well, that's a hot 3.
Sparkly dice, yay!
Wait, what's my modifier?
It's your dexterity, I think.
Okay,
It's your
8.
agility.
Oh, agility.
8's total.
18.
14.
18.
8.
Cool. Okay, so first up we have Mr. Grinch. And as you summon your sword, he sort of does a very exaggerated stagger backwards, like he's flinging his long gangly arms around. And he just goes, well, I thought we were going to have a very long and exciting relationship, but I guess it's all downhill from here. So, and he swings his arms up, and you see the presents under the tree, which is now behind you, start to shake and rumble, and out of them burst hundreds of these maybe 2 foot tall toy soldiers, and they start marching towards you, and they're these sort of automaton sort of toy soldiers, and they march towards you, and you realize that more of them are actually sort of further around, and they're all blocking the doors to the mall itself. No one's able to escape because these things are basically creating this perimeter around the place, which makes it Merlin's go.
Yeah, I'm going to be very. I can see exactly what's going on right now.
Yeah.
And the hostages, are they in some sort of group at the moment?
They're sort of clustered in small packages. I mean, it's not just one story. Obviously, there are people on multiple stories.
But the ones
people
closest to the action.
on the ground floor, you can see, there's sort of pockets of them. Like I said, there's an eatery, if you will, on the ground floor.
I'm going to disperse my wheel of Wayan, so I'm going to just move my hands to the side. And exactly next to where I can see the biggest plot of hostages on the ground floor, I'm going to spin my hands around in a circle and push forward and say Doors of Agrazul and form a portal that will go on the bottom floor and it will transport out to outside of the mole itself. And I will shout down, go through the portal to escape.
Okay.
And that's all I'll do.
As you do that, the portal sort of kicks up, and the people are sort of like they look to the portal, and you see a bunch of toy soldiers sort of like whirl round. You have a really bad angle of this, but you see a bunch of the toy soldiers whirl round, and these things have guns.
Oh no.
And they're all pointed towards these civilians.
Oh no.
And the civilians basically freeze up, and the portal's whirling right next to them.
Yeah.
And none of them are like brave enough to
move
try and make
into
the
it,
jump. Yeah.
Can I move the portal towards them so it can cover over them?
I don't know if you can move the portal.
It's an accurate portal, so I could make it anywhere that I describe specifically.
Are you gonna make me check the rules?
No. I will.
If you were to do that, it would have to be on your next turn.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll leave the portal open for now.
Fantastic. Swan.
Bear with me because I realised I left off one of the most important character features of this.
Fair enough. Okay, so the giant sort of blundering creature swings round his huge chain.
I'm ready now.
Sorry. Okay, in that case, yeah, okay. He's swinging it.
He's swinging.
Yeah, I realised a swordsman without takedown is pretty fucking useless.
Correct.
So I've adjusted that as necessary. And okay. So the Swan has witnessed all of these toy soldiers coming about, and she's seen the portal that Merlin has produced. She'll turn to Celadon and be like, distract the Grinch. I'll take care of the soldiers. And she goes to the soldiers. Even though they have guns, she's not scared at all, and she's going to go and flap one of them with her mighty sword.
Very
I
nice.
say mighty sword, it's a fine and finesse rapier.
Fine and finesse, mighty rapier sword.
Yes.
Cool. Right here.
That's a crit fail.
What's that one?
I take a shot.
Take a little shot.
Can someone pour me a shot, please?
Which superhero shot glass did you have?
I had Batman
You are Batman.
because
I'm the
Lupo is Batman. That is me.
Yes.
No parents.
My parents dead.
Correct.
Justice League wasn't that bad. 2K17.
Justice League
Hashtag Justice League forever.
disappointed me.
Give us the full cut.
2K17. Freezer. So you crit failed on that one. You swing down the sword, but you sort of
I just missed.
completely misjudged.
just
Yeah,
missed.
and the thing ducks around you. And
It's more nimble than I thought.
yes,
I'm
100%.
just staring at the shot from over here.
Correct. Hello, darkness, your old friend.
First roll into
My
the
name
game.
is Ed, and I am
Here I go.
The GM.
GM. That's one.
Okay, I'm down.
It's not one. That's like a third one so far.
Yeah, this is the third one of the night.
God.
But the
And we
first
haven't
one
even
of the
had
game.
pizza yet.
No.
So as you completely miss, the creature, the android toy soldier, swings out, and he's got two sort of like blades, and he's just like mashing them, and all the ones around you are sort of encircling you and very rhythmically stepping forward, swinging their blades, stepping forward, swinging their blades, stepping forward, swinging their blades, and the five of them which are surrounding you all strike. What's your parry?
8.
Okay, cool. You managed to
Badass rapier skills.
You managed to badass rapier skills. and you sort of like step up on one of their heads and do like a standing jump over most of them.
I do a backflip.
One of them clips your ankle though as you leap up. So give me a toughness save. Nailed it.
It rolled on
That
the
was a
floor.
one. No, it
so
wasn't.
we
Oh,
get
no.
the genuine of 9. I have impervious 6, so
Oh, okay. In that case, yeah, you're gravy.
my aura barrier goes bling. It's fine.
Your aura barrier goes bling, and you are fine. The things are completely surrounding you though, and as you're doing your pirouettes and that, the Mr. Grinch sort of motions towards his giant blundering buffoon of a mate and points towards you and just says, "Krampus, deal with those gentlemen."
Gentle woman.
Gentle people.
Gentle boy.
Better. We'll work on it.
And Krampus sort of grunts in agreement, and hurls his huge chain up and starts swinging it around his head, and then like as he releases it, it arcs through the air towards Celadon. What's your dodge?
Oh crud. My dodge is written down on my character sheets. Here, right here, the place I'm looking at. The bit on my character sheet that says dodge. It says dodge here, and it says what it says is 7.
Okay. The chain hurls towards you, and it's all like barbed and hooked and gnarled and gross. And you sort of let out a distressed throat. Yep. And matrix
I have
backwards.
to say,
Matrix.
I don't know how this works, but interpose.
You expend a hero point.
Yep.
And
Fuck it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
nice. And I
some
think
superhero shit.
the thing now targets you.
Yep.
So what is your dodge?
My dodge is 8.
Okay, cool. Yeah, the chain hurtles towards Celadon, and you manage to sort of pirouette outside of the. Oh wait, everyone drinks because you spent a hero point.
Yay!
Wait, can I just describe this visually for the audience? The chain was flying towards Celadon, and then Swan dodged in front of him, but then managed to dodge out of the way. So it's still going for Celadon.
No.
No.
She dodged out of the way
Interpose.
of the guys.
Interpose
The-
is an advantage that allows me to take the hit for you.
Yeah.
So she like jumps over it or something.
Okay, so you're more like pushing me out of the way.
I'm
Yeah.
checking the rules.
Okay, that makes more sense.
everyone
No, I didn't ask for this. I just thought it would be a funny bit. Don't do this to me.
I just wanted to show off what the Swan could do.
I mean,
Nice.
you guys are down there right now in the
That's
action.
okay.
I'm quite comfortable up here.
You're fine up there, to be honest.
Merlin's very happy.
Yeah.
You've got ranged
Merlin's
attacks, so you can
laughing.
stay up there.
Yeah, Merlin knows what he's doing.
You could be like, "Pew, pew, pew, pew," and no one will touch you unless they climb up there.
I hope they can't climb.
I mean, I have a feeling Krampus can.
Oh,
Probably.
God.
Krampus is biological, right? Not like a robot.
You haven't. You have no idea.
You need to
Oh, okay.
assess
Does he
him
look
to
like is
find
he
out.
obviously a robot or?
Not obviously, no.
Okay, cool.
He looks like a furry being to
Furry
me.
being.
Yeah, he
Okay,
looks
so
like a
potentially
big bear boy.
cool. So potentially a robot, but not like obviously.
Technically,
A big bear boy, you say?
big bear boy.
Oh.
Well,
It's funny,
technically-
I put my mouth to the microphone and I still don't make it go red.
Something
I have-
awakens in all of the urban legends as they look at Krampus.
Something
He's
awakens.
a big, hairy, horny bear boy.
Merlin feels strange feelings in his trousers.
I'm glad we're listed as explicit.
Yeah,
You love a man with chains.
I
That's what
do.
you can say.
Don't be judging.
Sticks and stones may
Technically-
break your bones, but whips and chains excite you.
me.
Why, hello, Rihanna. It's a pleasure.
This is my
You're
my
like
sort of Christmas.
16.
Hey.
You're 16.
I'm not 16.
You're
I'm
12.
legal in some countries.
We're in England, right?
No,
Damn
we're
it.
in
Out of
America.
character.
Out of character in England. But
Yeah, so basically, if Celadon was hit, then you could go, I'm going to take that hit. So, yeah,
Did we
you
drink for that?
take the hit.
Cool.
Cool. Oh, was
so-
I actually? I thought I dodged.
Give me a toughness check.
Okay. Even
Okay.
with impervious 6.
Yes.
I got impervious
16.
I'm a squishy frog boy.
I'm very squishy as well.
Yeah,
Um,
16.
Okay. You take a bruise and are dazed.
Oh, we drink.
Drink
for that.
time.
We didn't drink for days.
I
though.
think only
drink
she drinks.
Bruise for bruise.
Oh,
I take a drink for bruise.
Oh, but we don't.
No,
Okay.
but you're welcome to.
Yeah,
It's
if
too
you wanna
late.
drink.
I've already taken a drink.
Yep.
It's rosé. It's very nice, actually.
Laurence hasn't stopped drinking. He's like a fish. He has two mouths. He's been drinking with one mouth and just eating. Wait, speaking with the other.
I think fish have one mouth.
Everything about that sentence was
He's
a
just
mess.
been double fisting. Let's be
Yeah.
honest.
I have gills.
Double fisting means something else
Well,
in this context.
That
No, double fisting is where you have a drink in each hand and you go.
Yeah.
Glug, glug, glug.
I thought that was
Oh, okay,
Edward,
that's not what I
Edward
was picturing.
Bottle hands.
Bottle.
Anyway,
Yes.
I took a bruise for Celadon.
Yes, you did.
Thank you.
The chain just completely clobbers into you.
God.
Which is good. He wasn't expecting that. You can see sort of from the arc that he was trying to wrap the chain around Celadon to drag him in.
Oh, that was
But instead, you just took it like a clobbering, which is less good.
I managed.
Yes, which makes it Celadon's go.
well, I'm very concerned for you.
I'm fine.
Okay. I have okay. Excuse me. Cut this part out. Hey dirtbag, you're giving green a bad name, I say. And then I spit poison at both Krampus and the other guy, the Grinch.
Mr. Grinch.
Mr. Grinch.
You're a
And I say it into the mic
Grinch.
Exactly.
so that it gets picked up by the recording.
You need to do your best.
No, you have to make the noise with your eyes. With your eyes.
She blinked into the microphone, ladies and gentlemen.
I blinked really hard.
Really hard.
I hope it picked up a squelch noise.
I didn't hear it, but that doesn't necessarily mean it didn't pick up on the recording.
Whoever edits, add a squelch noise in there.
Me. It's me.
Becca, add a squelch noise.
I will.
Yes.
I'll happily supply a squelch noise right now. That's
That
the
was more
eye
of a
noise.
wet fart, really.
It's like
Everyone do their best eyeball squelch
this.
noise.
Okay, we'll go around the table.
Merry
Ready?
Christmas.
Hold on. You talked over Lawrence's eyebrow. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
Did that pick up?
That's pretty
Yeah, it
good.
did.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Ooh.
That's
It's more of a
drop.
really.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe more like a.
That sounds like my shower when it first starts up.
Your shower just shits one massive globule of water at you.
You know when the hot water's coming through and it all goes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it sounded like that.
My shower isn't strong enough to make that noise.
Okay, second attempt.
Second.
Oh, I think
interesting.
that's it.
Interesting.
I don't think I've got one.
that
Good
works.
concept. Good
I don't
concept.
think I've got one.
No,
I
you
think
gotta.
that
You
one
can't. You
works.
can't be the.
You
the-
got it. Give it a go.
It's like a man who sat down too fast.
Sounds like my dad at home.
I could do efforts for days.
Whew.
So the fight.
Everyone in the mall is really grossed out.
Okay, what's the
Yeah.
roll to hit?
Okay, so it's
Offense.
accurate 3, so I get +6 to hit.
Fantastic.
Because I beefed this up because I was going to be spending a
Are
lot of
you
points on
actually
it.
looking at the offensive side of your character sheet though?
I'm looking at the first page.
Yeah.
It should say under abilities offense.
Oh, I'm looking at powers.
No, look.
No.
Look at offense.
Offense. Oh, of course. Sorry.
It's multi-attack, right?
Yes,
And
it's
you're attacking
multi-attack.
two
I'm attacking 2
people?
subjects.
You -2 off of your rolls. Rules, lawyer.
So each one of those is +4.
Yeah, you're a penalty to each check. Okay.
It just saves.
So
Ed
just
having
roll
to
and
check
then
the rules.
+4, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
22.
for the first one, and
To
then
hit.
who was
Wow.
that against?
That was against Grinch.
Damn.
Okay, and against Krampus.
20.
Okay, cool.
I
So
forgot how to do maths for a second there.
what's
It's okay. I'm awful. I have to count on my fingers like up to 7.
It's fair.
I can't even count up to 7. So you guys beat me way ahead.
I didn't even know 7 was a number.
fair.
So what is the affliction rank of that?
That is Affliction 5.
Okay, cool. So the acid hits into
It's not acid, it's poison.
the poison hits into Mr. Grinch,
Correct.
and what are the boys?
It's 20-foot range, by the way, if that comes into effect. It's first degree is dazed, second degree is stunned, third degree is incapacitated, and it's DC 15.
Okay, cool.
And it's like licking a toad and getting high in The Simpsons.
Whoop.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, your
Pupils dilate.
pupils go
Exactly. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Exactly.
kind of like when Lisa and Bart try English chocolate for the first time.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like when everyone from America tries English chocolate for the first time.
You
Very
mean chocolate?
I mean chocolate, yeah.
The throwing shade.
Or
across the
I
pond.
mean, they could be trying European chocolate, which would also count as real chocolate.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
Yeah, true.
The Swiss do a good job.
Yeah, they do
They
indeed.
So do the Belgians.
Oh, the belt. Oh,
Ooh, German chocolate's not half bad either.
I want chocolate now.
Yeah, same.
I
There
could
is some
100%
chocolate
go.
Yule log.
Oh.
Merry Christmas.
I took a bunch of Cadbury's to Philadelphia and we gave it to the trick-or-treaters, and I didn't see anyone's reactions, but
They
I like
blow
to
their tiny minds.
I like to imagine I changed some lives that night.
You 100% did.
Hmm.
Although
I
they
was
did throw
out
away
on-
all of their Hershey's.
Yeah,
So
I was
yeah.
out on actual Halloween doing
Nice.
a haunted walk
Oh, cool.
with no lights.
Ooh.
We had glow
Spoopy.
sticks.
Nice.
She was not happy.
It would have been scary, except you couldn't see anything.
There was this one guy who was like a cannibal guide. He was like, "You two look tasty, two fair maidens." And I was like, "Haha, you're cool." And he was like, "Oh, so you've heard of me?" And I was like, "I think I might have once." So he immediately ignored me after that and went for
yeah.
my girlfriend instead,
Yeah.
who was literally clinging to my arm, going. She didn't like it.
I watched Garfield covered up in blankets
Decent.
on
man.
Halloween.
Good man.
That was my Halloween this year. It was very
Legit.
great. It was amazing.
I scared a child.
How did you scare a child?
I was dressed as a super, very, extremely goth vampire, like as in going to a goth club goth vampire with blood coming out of my eyes. And there was a ghoul hanging over the porch. And a little girl didn't want to come up the path to get sweets, so I had to take it down to her, but I forgot I was still carrying my massive scythe and everything. So I kind of crouched down with a bucket, and I also forgot the bucket had severed hands in it along with the sweets. And she was a little frightened, and I was like, I'm very sorry.
You did Halloween properly.
Exactly.
I was at work.
Boo.
I was thinking of you watching Garfield, if that helps.
Aww.
I was not.
Fair.
I often think of Ed when I think of lasagna and fat cats.
I was
Accurate.
looking at the altar of the undead in this haunted walk thinking, this is my character's ecstatic for love. True facts, Ari wanted to pull me along and I was just like, no, but I need to see you. No, come back. I need to take reference photos.
This is what I'm about. Okay, where were we at?
You were
with the
squatting acid.
The Grinch
Toxic.
was
Oh, yeah, okay.
the Grinch was getting high.
So the acid sort of hits Mr. Grinch. and he
Once
sort
again, not acid.
This is a Christmas special, not Halloween.
The
Fun,
poison
guys.
sort of. No, because poison's so much better than acid. The poison hits Mr. Grinch and he sort of staggers. a little bit,
Heroin.
and you see his eyes sort of fluctuate, his pupils fluctuate, and he sort of shakes his head off like he's trying to sort of focus himself up. It hits Krampus and he just roars and goes to swing his chain again. And he's fine.
Seems like this guy hasn't got a lot of intelligence up there.
He takes personal offense to that and will gore you with his horns.
I laugh from the fourth floor.
Good luck, gentleman.
No, he turns out to be able to fly.
Damn it.
Okay, as you're doing that, you see that these two aren't alone.
Oh, no.
More start to pour in There's a sort of whir and like loads of like sheets and plastic cups and stuff kick up as a blur of light comes through and screeches to a halt right next to the portal. And it's a woman, and she's wearing sort of very slender black leather, long boots. She's got her hair tied up with a sort of hairband with like small white berries in it. And you can see the same sort of white berry motif is referenced around her outfit. And she looks she stops by the crowd who are next to the portal, and she says, if any of you step foot outside of this mall, then all of these toy soldiers are going to, how should I say, you won't be going home for Christmas.
Does she say that loud enough that I can hear it?
No, not from the 4th floor.
Oh no, then I don't know what's going on. I'm quite happy.
I've probably turned, because I've got a we all have communicators, right? So I'm going to turn mine on so that Merlin can actually hear what's going on.
It's communicated sort of between you.
Yeah.
So
okay, so
you
it's
would be able
only
to
Comms
talk.
in the ear.
Yeah,
The range of-
it's comms in the ear.
A mistletoe woman just turned up and she's going to murder everyone if they go outside.
I spotted her. I thought she was the Easter Bunny.
I don't think the Easter Bunny is themed for Christmas.
You need to get down here, Merlin.
It's okay, jump. It's not that far.
I will catch you.
I have normal human legs.
I will catch you.
You have portals, don't you?
I'm not some sort of magical wizard that can do your magic on demand.
I will catch you.
Then what's the point of you?
If Swan will catch me, then maybe.
I said 3 times already. I will.
Okay, Swan. I trust you.
Can't believe you get to get caught by Swan and I don't.
What can I say?
Oh wait, no,
I'm a magical wizard.
It's your raw animal magicnetism.
I burned a natural 20 on a fucking skill check. Can't nominate any shots.
So that
Nah, I guess it's a
Yeah, it's a
critical
crit.
success.
it's
Yeah.
a critical success. So
I
you
will
get to
drink for
nominate a
that.
shot.
Well, it won't go to you because you pointed out the fact that I'm allowed to nominate a shot.
Oh, fair enough.
This
thank
one's
you.
going straight to Laurence.
Yep, I thought it was. Goodbye,
Shot.
Rose.
A
A
shot.
shot?
Yeah, it's a shot for a crit.
God damn it. I've got to go get a drink.
You get a choice though. You get the choice of the Jaeger or the vodka or whatever else you want.
See, now vodka doesn't disagree with me, but Jaeger doesn't disagree with me, so both are good.
I thought after the butt you were going to say something that contradicted the first part, but no.
You could create some sort of mega drink called Vodka Meister. What's up?
See, if I did that, I would probably be dead on the floor quite quickly. Right, okay. Where's the Jaeger? I need to do the toilet as well, actually, so it's good that I stood up.
It's in the freezer, Laurence. Because Ed's a madman.
It's the proper way to store Jaeger.
Yeah, you
always
fucking
have
dumb.
it frozen.
Becca, do you remember when we put wine in the freezer
No,
and it exploded?
no, I don't.
Do you not remember
that?
that? We tried to drink some of it because we were already quite drunk, and then we realised that broken glass was probably not the best way to end an evening.
No, I don't remember that.
Oh my
but you
God.
know what? That sounds like me.
Nice.
Yeah, I can 100% see that.
Right,
Sit down, sir.
I'll sit down.
It's fine. We'll just pick out the shards.
So I have been nominated.
I think that was what we tried to do.
Chin chin, everyone.
Chin
Chin
chin.
chin.
Chin chin Merlin.
Chin chimney, chin
Very nice. Knocked it back.
Ooh.
Woof.
Ooh, his face looks like he's
Apologies
suffering.
for-
You're chasing it with wine.
Why?
Apologies for the mic rumble there.
Jesus.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
As you guys are all, very subtly putting your fingers to your ears and talking and saying, just jump, I'll catch you. You look across and you see Mr. Grinch sort of like looking up, it's like up towards the balcony levels. And he looks across to this speedster who's just burst in and he goes, Mistletoe, it seems that these heroes are not working alone. I want you to find the one they're talking to. And she gives like a nod of approval and with a word disappears off. And in seconds is standing right behind Merlin.
Merlin knows she's there, but doesn't react because it's the game he's playing.
Is the game that you're playing being pushed off the balcony? Because what's your parry?
I will say, but please do not laugh. It's a 2.
Oh, you sweet summer child.
Merlin is not built for fighting like this.
You hear the footsteps
Okay.
and spin round just in time to see her lunge forward, put both hands one on either shoulder, and just straight off the balcony.
Is she coming with me?
I don't know. Try give me a grab check to see if
Don't-
strength check to see if you can grapple her as you go over.
Unarmed attack check.
Okay, well, unarmed is +0, everyone, just in case. you wanted to know.
Congratulations.
That's a 16, so it's not bad.
Let's do it against her athletics.
She's coming with me.
She's not coming with you.
Damn it!
Oh.
So you're currently falling, and that puts it to
Is it Grinchy Boy?
Grinchy Boy, who, he sort of starts cackling and does like this goofy walk stride away from the combat, and just saying, "Deal with them. I have Christmas to steal." Merlin, it's your turn.
Yep. Whilst I'm falling magically through the air, and I'm feeling quite upset by this and stunned that I have been pushed off a balcony of the 4th story, I'm going to switch my portal, and I'm just going to point down with just one finger and go portal. And hopefully this portal will open right underneath me and then drop me close to the floor so I don't take full damage.
Smart.
Now you're thinking with portals.
But this is going to be behind the Christmas tree. I'm going to aim it for.
So you're going to portal to a complete other area of the fight.
Yes.
Interesting.
Because it's an accurate portal. I just have to describe the area behind the tree.
I'm trying to think if you would have to roll for that
Ooh.
because you're falling.
I can roll if you'd like.
Please don't check the book.
I can roll if you'd like.
Give me a
Expertise magic, I'd want to say on that one.
that works
Please,
for me.
please do.
Give me an expertise magic check.
Because
Now-
it wouldn't be athletics or acrobatics. It's more to do with concentration.
Now, for those at home, Merlin, as you may or may not know, his expertise is magic.
Don't fuck it up.
He's got a 17, so that's not too bad.
I'm going to say that's sound. Yeah, you're
That's not too
you're
bad.
stable.
Yeah. So I'd like to plop behind the tree, just go boop, and sort of land on the ground, disgruntled, but brush it off my suit,
Okay, fantastic.
and sort of. I know that I'm behind the tree, so I'm quite happy with this location at the moment, and I know that I can't do anything else on my action, so I'm just going to stay behind the tree for now.
So you land. The main fighting's obviously going on the other side of the
Yeah.
tree. From where you are, you can see there's more groups of people clustered around.
My main priority is the hostages at the moment.
Each one of those groups of people is surrounded by toy soldiers.
Oh god.
They're being sort of funneled into groups.
I have something for that, but I've got to wait till my turn.
You do indeed. It is Swan's go.
Okay, so I just took the hit from Krampus for Celadon.
Yep.
So I'm going to go for Celadon, but I want to do something cool. And I want to do a triple backflip over Krampus and embed my sword into his spine.
Very nice. Nice. So, do you want to describe the way that you fly for the audience?
So the way that I fly is that it's kind of like where you can run on air, but there are tiny little platforms that just very briefly just go blip into existence under my feet.
Like crystalline energy, sort of.
Yeah, absolutely. But they disappear the moment that my foot releases pressure on them. So I just rolled a 17, so that is a plus 23 to hit.
A 23 to hit is a hit. What's the damage on that?
Damage on that is damage 5 with penetrating 5 as well.
Okay.
Just in case it's impervious.
The sword swings down, but it glances off his mighty hide,
Whoa!
and you hear like a roar, and he's just like, "No."
Okay, time to run.
Uh-oh.
The chain swings around again and sort of throws you around from behind him. And as you arc through the air, You see more figures of villains entering the fray. But they're sort of skulking around in the background. You can't quite get a good feel for who they are.
Will you allowed me a free action for talking?
Yes.
I bat onto the comms and go, Emmett, backup needed.
And as you say that, you hear sort of a staticky response through sort of feedback and static. You just hear a few words manage to feed through, and it's Emmett, and he says, "See, get to safety."
That's enough for me. Legends, roll out.
And with that, we're going to leave it